Okay, bro, I've been seeing a lot of shit like on Twitter about like how people have been saying that the series has gotten like 10 times worse. So I'm expecting the worst out of this chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, she says, no, this is Aqua. He tells her, he says, you're squeezing me too hard. He said, my neck hurts. She said, I can't help it. If I don't hold you tight, I feel like you'll suddenly disappear, Sensei. And she says, call me Serena-chan like you did back then. He's even looking like, I don't want to do that. He says, don't be stupid. You just brush your teeth and go to bed. We have to leave early tomorrow. She says, no, I won't. She says, do it. Call me Serena. He said, your mental age remains the same, huh? I won't sleep until you call me that. Are you trying to make things work by force? He said. Then she says, you always listen to my selfish request, no matter what. I know that. And he's just looking at her. He says, if I call you that, you go to bed, right? She says, yes. He says, it's time to go to sleep, Serena-chan. Will you do as I say? And he put his fucking glasses on like when he was in his past life. And she's looking at him all smitten. She says, Sensei, marry me. If I did that, I'd be socially dead, so give me a break. Sensei, look, I'm 18 years old now. I was able to grow and become an adult this time. So praise me. He said, praise you? He says, you're amazing. She said, you did well. And she keeps on telling him to praise her more, I guess. And he says, are you happy now? She says, yep, it's the best. I'm in seventh heaven now. You get happy easily, huh? She says, that's right. I just, to have you sent me to seventh heaven already. Come to my hospital. No, she said, just having you to come to my hospital room sent me to seventh heaven already. And he says, I'm sorry. He says, I'm not the doctor you knew anymore. I can no longer be as carefree as I once did. Focus on what's in front of me, say stupid things to each other, or simply do what I want to do. I always feel guilty for being alive. I really can't bring myself to smile anymore. Well, damn, that sucks. I mean, he does have reason to. He literally watched one of his best friends die. Well, you definitely smiled a lot back then, but you've lost that smile since Mama died. I still think you're cute, even when you act cool or self-important, though. Just smile when you want to smile. He says, I can't. I've lied to too many people. I've hurt many people with my selfish requests. How can I smile now? Damn. Well, I'm able to smile now, said Ruby. She said, do you want to know my secret? He said, yes, please. She said, idols. If you have an idol, your world will shine brighter. You'll be able to love this shitty world. I feel like my life has meaning as long as I have an idol to cheer for. Just Sensei, you're my idol. I don't like where this is going. Thank you for being alive. You're here in the flesh. Well done. I'm happy with your existence alone. Is that really okay? Yes, of course. I'm your blind follower after all. She says, do you remember? You ran about frantically for days just to get me concert tickets. But you came back with a calm expression on your face as if nothing happened. At that time, you were totally like Aqua now. Nothing's changed. You're still the first love I adore. She says, do you like me, Sensei? He said, yes, of course I do, Serena. He says, and she says, I like you too. You take everything upon yourself willfully. You're weak, but you pretend to be strong. You always get hurt as you're supposed to and suffer, but you still try to move forward. I love everything about you. Your suffering, weakness, and kindness, I'll accept them all. Okay. She has her head on his shoulders. That's okay. Just don't forget this. I may be your follower, but at the same time, I'm also in love with you, my idol. And she kissed him. Okay, see, she kissed him. He didn't kiss her. I will say that. But she's getting. I don't know. I don't like this. Okay, and then it cuts to the scene where they're like rehearsing, and he kissed her. And then they said, okay, cut. And then everybody's just staring at them, which is perfectly understandable. It's a fucking brother and sister kissing each other. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. People made it seem like it was gonna be just. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still bad, but I don't think he would have kissed her like that if they weren't just acting, right? But now she definitely deserves some pushback her way. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But Aqua does not deserve the hate he's been getting. And the series, I still like the series, but I don't think this one scene will deter me from it. I still really like it. I don't think it's gotten like bad. I've seen people on Twitter say that it's getting bad. I really don't think that. like, okay, they've had some incest moments, but it's only her though. I don't think he really like cares for her like that. It's just her for him. I think the reason he did that in the past life was, you know, because, you know, she was dying and she really needed that pick me up from him. I don't think he really cared for her like that. He loves her, of course, but not in that way, not in the way that she loves him. I don't think that people should really be, you know, bashing the series just because of her. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of understand like why she's doing all this for him, right? Because, you know, her parents left her. He was the only one there for her. Of course, I feel like you'd fall in love with that person too. I mean, but yeah, it's weird that she's still like trying to get with him even though they're brother and sister now. Like, you can, I feel like it would be okay for her to like love him in silence, right? But now she's trying to get with him still, and that's weird. But I really don't think that it's all that crazy for her to like him, because like I said, all the things that he's done for her, it's not too crazy to understand. But I don't think that she should try to get with him though, you know? But yeah, I don't think it was that bad. Like I said, everybody on Twitter, I haven't seen some people on YouTube, like I've seen like titles of videos and stuff. I wouldn't spoil or anything on it, but I think they're being way too critical on it, like on the series, not her. I think she she definitely deserves the hate, but I don't think the series deserves what it's getting, you know? But yeah, the chapter was okay. I don't think it was bad, but it wasn't particularly great either. And maybe I'll review the chapter next week, or I don't know if they're going to be on break. And if so, I'll do the one after next week. And I guess I'll see you guys then.